clap! Hi. This is to replace a video that I accidentally deleted. The next couple clips you'll see are of me and Katie at Sawgrass Lake Park, and it was mainly just me talking about how they're doing a better job of trying to remove a bunch of invasive plants and stuff from the area, non-native species, but they still haven't cleaned up any of the garbage that's at the park. So it seems like they're working on stuff, at least, which is better than it has been the last like 10 years. So anyway, so watch those clips, and then you'll see more current stuff. All right. I didn't make it all the way out here on the last trip out to Sawgrass Lake. This is sort of like the palmetto scrub woodlands trail, whatever the hell they call it. But this is the trail that's on the shape of the wiener that I showed on the map. And it's really pretty out here with the really big oak trees and all the ferns growing on them. And this one random magnolia that's out here. And this little evil Katie. There's some people with their evil, horrible kids following us, making loud noises. We're trying to stay away from them. We notice they're cutting these slits in these fruit trees. They're like tangerine trees. And all of these trees have their slits cut in them. And some of them are all the way chopped down, but I'm guessing it's a part of the clearing out the non-indigenous plants. Because, I mean, I guess technically tangerine trees don't really grow in Florida natively. But, and then there's some of them that they actually chop down, but it's so weird why they cut slits in them like that, and then some of them are cut down. Very odd. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, you know that Katie's brother had a baby, and it's a boy, not a she and not an it, from all the comments left. Currently are at the hospital. What its problem it has is that its jaw wasn't fully developed, and it instead of sitting, straight forward, it's pushed back quite a way. So they have to do this surgery where they remove a little millimeter section of the jaw, and they insert a little mechanical brace that has a little dial on it, where over the next 8 weeks or so they can adjust it by turning it, a slight little bit each week. And so as the bone grows, it pushes the jaw forward. And they said after after the whole procedure's all done, that you won't even be able to notice if there's anything wrong. It should be 100%, look normal. So when I was thinking about it, it's like, when I was a kid, I had an issue. I was jaundice, and then I believe that has something to do with my liver or kidneys, one of the two. But I had to be put under a bilirubin lamp, and it turned my skin sort of yellowish. It was sort of weird. And Katie had some crazy named thing where basically when she came out, she was screaming too much, and she had to have some surgery done on her stomach and on her throat, because a little flap in her throat wouldn't close down. So anytime they would try to feed her, she basically just exorcism vomited it up. They should have kept it. It would have been great for Halloween, but I guess she needs to eat and live, so whatever. But Katie's in there right now. They only let one guest in at a time. So when I'm in there, I might do a little filming of it. We'll see. It all depends on if her brother wants pictures or film of it right now or not. I said it twice. I apologize. Of him. I gotta get used to saying that. I'm not good with babies. So, alright. See you in a second. Katie's trying to keep me from talking. Pull my shirt. Because she wants me to refilm something. Whatever. Anyways. I don't know what I was going to say. You suck. You're making this... I'm gonna kill her. It had to do with, oh, I remember what it was. You were gonna see some footage of us out at this little bar courtyard area, and some bands were playing, and some little kids were dancing all crazy. So that's what you're seeing right now. Doing all this, like, filming these little clips completely on different days from what the next clip you see in the past clip. The band and what that was, one of Katie's friends from work has a husband that owns a rehearsal space and a little studio that rents out equipment and gear for bands and performances, and they were putting on this little show down there, and it was at a bar called The Ale and the Witch. And it was a cool little place. It had some Halloween decorations in it. Nothing amazing, just some, like, you know, store-bought bats and ghosts and a witch, like, ran into the wall. So I didn't film that part. It was really crowded in there too. But they had a cool, like, beer list. I don't drink, but the names of the beer were like Harpoon Leviathan and Tampa Bay Beast, and there was some witch named ones and stuff. And they just had a cool list, and I had never heard of that place, so there's like sort of a Halloweenish themed bar in my area. So yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to explain about that. Well, we just finished watching Walking Dead. It was really, actually it was a good episode, but it was sort of a not much happening kind of episode, just sort of wrapping up, I guess, last season's finale, you know, getting a good start off of the craziness that'll be in the second episode. We're by ourselves right now. Jenny and Josh's house are outside smoking. There's a Katie. Are you in frame? You can see yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was good. Hopefully any other fans watched it. Leave your comments down below. I got my Walking Dead shirt on. And yeah, that's it. So, peace.